on Q104, number 1 for New Country, number 1 in Kansas City. Make some noise. Sandstone, and look who just ran onto the stage here. What's going on, David Nail?
I just woke up from my nap.
Your nap? How was that?
It was wonderful.
Do you have a teddy bear that you can cuddle with on your bunk?
No, I just start with this Red Bull can, and as soon as I wake up, I'd open it, and we cuddle. Time to party. I took a nap.
What are you doing? Are you a big spoon or a little spoon?
I'm a little spoon.
Zeke says you're a little spoon.
He was the fourth. It's a little awkward because Zeke and I are both little spoons, if you know what I'm saying.
Someone's got to give sometime, right? All right, so what's going on, man? You're excited to be here at Yallapalooza again?
I am always excited. This is the third year that we've played this. Not exactly in a row, but we've had our eye on this for a while now, and I'm extremely excited.
Tell you what, you've been blowing up over the past couple of years.
Well, I don't know about that. I hope in a good way. You know, I'm just happy to be able to keep doing this. You know, it's really the only thing that the good Lord blessed me with the talent to do, and so I'm thankful just to have the opportunity to keep, playing for people. There's nothing I'd rather do.
Yeah, man, and I tell you what, Let It Rain's doing so good for you. We're playing the heck out of that. How many of you guys have heard Let It Rain on the radio? Now, what do you have to say for those of the people out there that are listening and they're like, I don't know if I'm going to go or not tonight? I mean, they can still buy tickets at the gate.
They're probably just not that cool if they're not coming.
David Nail just called you out, so if you can hear us, we are live at Cafe Park at Sandstone. Ronnie Phillips, Zeke, Montana. Zeke, I know you got something to say.
Well, all I can say is I have known David Nail now for about 10 years. I met David in Independence at a guitar pull, and I got to tell you, he is one of the good guys, and I love his music. You know you love his music, too. He is going to be so good. I love David Nail. I got to tell you, David, thank you so much for coming back here, because we appreciate it very much.
It's my pleasure. You know, I'm extremely excited to see Eric Church tonight. I've had that record been out for a couple of weeks now. I've been not working out as much as I should be, but been working out to it.
Why is that?
Well, you know.
What's your excuse? Because
I like to eat.
By the way, the last time you played Yallapalooza, and we were coming back here, we're all filing. Eric was one of the first artists here, and him and his bandmates were all doing a jog and doing this heavy workout routine before they went on stage. I mean, you were like serious bodybuilding, butt guy, and now you kind of put on some weight. You look like you're getting kind of fat. Does David look great or what? I'm joking, of course. I'm joking.
You know, I always put on a little extra weight when I come to Kansas City, because I was up at Oklahoma Joe's earlier today.
That's right.
Lady looked at me like I was serious when I ordered all my food. She goes, "Is this just for you?" And I said, "Well, I'm the only one standing here."
No, you're not. There's a line out the door.
Well, I was the only one in my party. It was a party of one.
Hey, just real quick on a selfish note of my own. I got married back on August 6th, and the first song that my wife and I danced to was "Turning Home," which is one of my most favorite songs.
It should have been, right?
I don't think it's not really like the wedding song, so to speak, but it is a song about growing up in a small town, which I did, and just kind of the trials and tribulations of through life. And I got to tell you, man, it's a song that's near and dear to our heart.
Well, if you like most of us, we never thought that Ronnie would ever get married. So I can imagine.
And the weird thing about it is the first time Ronnie's wife and I danced, we danced to Red Light because she made me pay her for it. Which is the weirdest thing. I got to say, the strangest thing.
Yeah. I thought he was going to be a far dirtier song. So that was actually PG for Zeke here.
We're just ready for the X-rated song that you got coming out next, right? Come on now.
Exactly. It's called Make It Rain.
Make It Rain. It's kind of hot out here. We could make it rain a little bit out here and cool it off a little bit.
We're going to have fun tonight. This is going to be exciting. It is a little warmer than I had hoped. We were in Minnesota last night. It was beautiful. I didn't really sweat that much, but it's usually a good show when you sweat a lot,
real quick before you go, you played our Q104 golf tournament just a few months back, and I got to tell you, you were a huge hit. You walked away from that. You got so many more fans, and you had some really nice things to say about the radio station and the people who work for the station and just this area in general. If you would just kind of talk about what it means to you being from Missouri and what it's like to come back to Kansas City.
Well, obviously, like Zeke said, I first started working with this radio station about 10 years ago. My first song was a song called Memphis. I don't know if anybody ever remembers that, but you probably listen to entirely too much radio if you ever heard that. But it's just always, y'all have always been very kind to me, and I've always looked forward. Obviously being from Missouri, even though it's about 8 hours from where I grew up, I'm the type of guy that when I come to Missouri and I see the Missouri plates, I get a little heart flutter, and I feel like I'm home. And today when we pulled in, we were coming from Minnesota, so we crossed over from Iowa, and I was up with a bus driver, and I rolled down the window and kind of stuck my hand out and feel a little bit of that Missouri air. So it kind of makes you feel like you're home, and I'll definitely have some friends and family in the house tonight, so it'll be exciting. And it's just, one of those places. There's a handful of places that you really, really look forward to coming to, and this is definitely at the top of the list.
That is so awesome. David Nail, everybody from Kansas. Going to take the stage here in a little bit. Matt Gary Bond and the Dirt Drifters, Hunter Hayes, David Nail, and then, of course, your headliner, Eric Church, live at Cafe Target Sandstone. David's going to sign some autographs, and if you're not here, you are missing out. Tickets still available at the gate. Cafe Target Sandstone. It's Yallapalooza, the summer's biggest party on Q104.